Much respect to all of you for joining in this transmission of spirit, yes. As we feel, as we recognize this energy, we remember this consciousness, yes. And so, thank you for joining me, coming together in this mokuye vibration. It's a frequency, a wave form, yes? This is inside your field, inside your Kochiwa heritage, your DNA. Look inside, go inside, inner, not outer. Actually, anything outside, outer, external, is an illusion. Yes? Machiwa. Kaya. We are. Well, first I want to apologize for it taking so long, but it was necessary, part of my transition, which isn't complete. It's getting to the final chapters of a new phase that I could just start. Cool, yeah. How you doing, holy ones? What's up? Coming on in. Much respect. All right. Elixir Vision. What's up, homie? Yeah. What's up, Miguel? So happy to see you, Elixir. Thank you for your positive vibes, and for all of you who have prayed, who have sent this energy, this positive flow. We felt, we saw, we heard. Thank you so much, you guys. We do this together. We do our communion together. We do our prayers together. We do our mokuye focus. We are awakening together. Yes? So here we are, Vato Locos. I know it's been a while, but guess what? I'll tell you why it's been a few days since I've been doing any lives or any videos, is because I took so much focus on doing this, getting a new house, applying, supplying their documents they wanted, and thinking about how I was gonna start living a life in the new home. And then I wasn't paying attention to the internet. I found out that I'm living kind of like in a small town. So not just that, but it's on the outskirts of the small town. So there's the internet is one bar. Like right now, it's one bar. If I'm getting a good connection, I hope you can hear and see me okay, yes? Because it's unreliable. Like sometimes it's 10 megabytes, sometimes it's 1 megabyte, sometimes it's 3 or 4 megabytes, huh? Okay, so that was the issue, and that's the explanation. And I'm supposed to get actual internet, some type of there's like some little bug. I want to see what kind of bug there is. Hello, who are you? Wait, is this a little baby spider on my cell phone? Well, he's still crawling, but I think it's a, hey. It's weird. That's one of the little things I'm dealing with. But anyways, the internet should be here tomorrow. It's called some type of broadband. It's not really broadband, but they're calling themselves broadband because they're using a satellite. Satellite is not broadband, hello. But they're calling themselves broadband. And so we'll see, they up maybe 50 megabytes, we'll see. You guys, I can do a show with at least 10 to 20 megabytes. So I'm cool if that's even close to that. It's a flying bug. So I had some servicemen because one of the other issues was there was no air conditioning, huh? Okay. Well, they took care of that in 24 hours. I got AC now. So the only thing, and I set up garbage. This is one of those old double mobile homes. So it has septic, it has a well. So those are free utilities for me. That was kind of a nice surprise, but here I am. I'm not done with the transition. I don't have all my stuff. It's still a bare room. It's all bare except for this one room. I'm setting up my computer over there, and basically no furniture. I have no furniture except for what I just got today, a chair to sit in and work in, and a little table for my monitor. That's my furniture. Akaya. What's up? I'll just show you my pad. Nothing special, but it's okay for me. And it's space. You saw my tent? How much space? Let me turn some lights on. Woohoo! Party time. Dude, I have space for a green screen. Wait. This is my living room, but it's gonna be my green screen. Hell yeah, baby. That's a huge green screen. I'm gonna have a green wall all the way across, maybe green floor, but that's gonna be harder to do. I've done it before. So this is I don't care about couches. I'm not a normal person, I'm a weird person. What? I just need space for a production. This is my work and my domicile. So I live and work, and this is no couches, no TV, what? No, green screen, 3 cameras eventually. That's gonna be my VR room. I don't need a table and chairs, what are you talking about? Hell, dude, we're not even done yet. It's only 1,700 square feet, but for me, damn. Hear the echo? It's empty. It's an empty house. Echo, hello. Echo. This is my bed. No bed? What are you talking about? I don't need no mattress. I don't need no frame. What are you talking about? Oh, a second bathroom? Why? Okay, I'll take it. Whoa. Another room. 3, 4 bedrooms. Hello, what's up? Spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, the spiritual journey. My journey is taking me here. Got a kitchen? No way! Yes way! A microwave, a refrigerator, a washer and dryer? What? Oh my gosh. Dude, this is my first day to cook again. No more pizza or whatever. Alkaline food. You don't believe me? I'll show you my fridge. What's in my fridge? Vegetables. That's all. Vegetables and fruit. Vegetables. Alkaline diet, vatos. Lots of tomatoes. Bell peppers, onions. Machiwa. Let's take a drink of my ice cold water. What's ice cold water? I don't know. Let's find out. I haven't had ice cold water. It's a mess because, this is coming from my truck. That's all. Everything I had was in my truck. But now it's here. Dude, when the AC wasn't working, as early as today, it started working today. It was 87 degrees in here. No way, yes way. By the way, I have a whole acre of land. What? Yeah, it's kind of like yucky so land, but it's land, man. Oh, this is big time crow around here. So I gotta be careful, I got a neighbor. Oh, we almost got a full moon. Guardians don't worship the moon though, but you know what I'm saying. there is extra gravitation on the planet. No, seriously, dude, I went on this roof just to find some place to put an antenna or something. 2 crows. They didn't act like they were happy though. They were like kind of trying to intimidate me. They didn't like me up in their airspace, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's go back to the show. I'm letting in bugs, right? I'm just so excited. Don't worry, I'm only gonna do that one time. I just had to share this with you. So thanks for your patience. It was worth it. It's gonna be weird with no furniture, but like I said, I don't need no furniture. Hello, can you lock? Anyways, let's take my ice cold water and turn off lights. Don't waste electricity. There we go. I don't even know where all the stuff is yet. I'm trying to figure it all out. Chikamasu. And I will get my stuff in storage this weekend, hopefully. I have 2 storages. Remember, I put some stuff in Vegas storage, and the stuff that's been in another storage in another city for like 3 years now, almost 4 years. All my crystals, you guys. I haven't seen my crystals in years. I'm about to be united with them, I hope. No, we will. Thank you. Your prayers worked. All this positive energy worked. We're transitioning. We're making changes. Sometimes those changes mean changing residence, changing relationships. This is the spiritual journey when the old energies no longer serve you, yes? So we're moving on to something greater and improving, going through a transformation, change. That's what is needed, you guys. So I don't like these bugs that got in the house, but there's a bunch of gnats. I've never seen anything like it, but there was like hundreds of gnats on my door. Like, what? I don't know what the hell this shit is. I've never seen that before, but I gotta deal with I saw little spiders, you know, I make sure I capture them and put them outside. We don't kill stuff intentionally. I got so used to it just drinking normal lukewarm water. So this is a huge blessing, a grace gift. And that's a brand new refrigerator. I just got lucky. The owner put new flooring, new appliances. I was lucky. Is that the correct word? So, you see my mind is on the green screen. That's gonna change my show, you guys. It's gonna be an awesome experience for all of us. So, I mean, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be, hello, now there's something here in the background that I can point to and create my diagram in the same screen. I have to figure it all out. I have to still get my stuff in Goldfield here. So maybe after the weekend, okay? The green screen might take a week, but as long as we start progressing and focusing towards our spiritual goals, because that's what this all is. My life, my lifestyle, my thinking is all in spirituality. And so this is all going towards spiritual, like a transmission. This is a broadcast. This is a transmission of spirit. And we're just been in a little shift. It's been taking a month and a half, right? But it's happening, baby. See, it's happening. We learn how to manifest in your spiritual journey. We want to manifest and make changes in your life. Changes that serve your spiritual journey and letting go of that which does not anymore. And it's okay. You might be sad. It may not be comfortable, but you're going to move past your old self. Okay? You have a greater self, a higher self that you're going to shift into. Okay? And it's a journey of energy, consciousness, and spirit. We're doing it. What's up? And just so you guys know, I'm still haven't touched medicine. It's been what? I forgot. I lost count now. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? No, not 3 weeks, but close. So I did screw up my diet a few times, but that was because I didn't have my pots. I didn't have food. I didn't have anything yet. It took me the past literally 2 or 3 days to get all this together. So thanks for your patience. Pato loco, ¿cómo estás? What's up, Fiesto? Puzzle Rabbit. Smash the like button, Patos. And one of the reasons I'm still wearing this is because I found out real quick that some of my toiletries are in storage. So like my moose, I put moose in this long hair, and if I don't have moose, it looks all messed up. And I don't know what is this. I can't control this like this. So I'm waiting to have my moose, and there we go, baby. We're still in transition. But it was so good to shave, to shower, to be clean again, and I got real dark. So this won't last long, but hello. Especially my arms and stuff, everything is dark. I'm dark. I mean, I'm part Hispanic, I'm part dark anyways, but not this dark. My mama is white. My mom's really white, so I'm like a half-half, like a Chicano, Hispanic. I don't have that as my lifestyle, but that is my physical heritage. My spiritual heritage is another story. And realize, you guys, these are our bodies because of our spirit bringing in a package, okay, that mixes with your mother's DNA, your father's DNA, and your DNA. That's combining into a unique new person. Here we are. Different than our parents, different than our siblings. Hello, there's a reason why. Each sibling has different tastes, different attitudes, different characteristics. Isn't that interesting? You all were growing up in the same house. Why are you all different? I have a brother and sister, completely different. I love them both. We're just different, right? My brother's different, a lot different than both of us. My sister's different than her own way, and I'm different completely in my own way. And so, and we all have kind of like different circumstances now that we are adults and have our own families and kids or whatever. But you're not this. Even though this is important, your physical DNA is important. You have, the chemical DNA. You have some DNA template inside your package that you're bringing in as a starseed. Okay, this is part of our spiritual ascension. Part of our enlightenment is what you came in here with. It's important, you guys, but it's not. You're not. Let's say you're not limited to your parents' DNA. You're not limited to this genetics. Okay, it's not only chemical DNA. You have more that is expressed within the spirit that you brought with you. Okay, so just remember that we are all carrying different DNA. We're all can come from a tribe, our people, but we all have a unique, incarnations. Like you had maybe you had a totally different life than I did in this life, but you also had different lifetimes simultaneously happening before, and simultaneously happening in the past, future. So there really isn't a past and a future. It's just all simultaneous incarnations and different time vectors. I haven't broken down what time vectors are, but I can do that real quick. We live in something called, well, first of all, we live on a planet, and there's a cycle that the planet has that's important to us. That planetary cycle, Earth cycle, is called an Owego cycle. It's a long cycle, 26,556 years. Here it is, 2023, okay? But hello, this whole cycle is 26,000 plus years. And so what happens is Earth goes through this cycle. And at the end of the cycle, she's gonna, part of her consciousness, part of her body is speeding up, accelerating, going through her spiritual ascension. So you're on her body. You need to go with her or stay, or the proper word is fall, with the phantom earth, the falling earth. Earth is going through a bifurcation. Part of earth herself is rising. Not all of it. Part is going up. The rest that's left over is falling. Some humanity is going with her. That's called spiritual ascension. Okay? She's speeding up and rising. You want to speed up your consciousness and rise with her. Go through your awakening. Hello. That's what we're doing, Holy Ones, is we're expanding our understanding. We're training our psychic anatomy, our Templar. The Guardians called us Templar. And when I say Guardians, some people say, who are the Guardians? The Guardians are the Christos founders races from the blue flame. We have the blue flame, we have the gold flame, and the third one is called the violet flame. These are families. These are collectives. Okay? Ours is the Christos founders races of the blue flame. You have the Seraphi founders races of the gold flame, and then the Brahmarama violet flame races. Okay? So we have three different collectives. You could say these are the original, you can call them creators, but we call them founders because they're the first ones. They're the first ones that create the other ones. So there was first ones, and the first ones were the blue flame. Christos founders races. Gold flame. Seraphi. You've heard of seraphim, holy angels, yes? Well, that's actually negative. That's a dark angel. Seraphi. Fallen seraphi are seraphim. So we have fallen seraphim. Okay? So we have fallen Christos, which we don't call them fallen Christos, we call them the Anu Elohim. And these are the extraterrestrials who are dark avatars in the 11th dimension. These dark avatars created a subordinate race to them called the Anunnaki. And in their language, Anunnaki means avengers of Anu. They're called the Anu Elohim. Anu Elohim created a race called avengers of Anu. Anu Elohim created the avengers of Anu, Anunnaki. So the avengers of Anu are after our ass because we're the Christos founders races. We're the indigo children. We're the star seeds that they oppose. Literally, this is a spiritual war, Vatos. I know they're extraterrestrials, but you see this entire universe, this whole creation, okay, made by the creator, God, source God. Well, it's a spiritual topic. It's a spiritual thing going on. Even humans are in their war, going through wars. Well, the spirits and angels and archangels and avatars are at war. And we're in that. Okay, we're involved in it. And we're going to talk more about that because that's part of our spiritual ascension and awakening. Little gnats. So, thank you again for being here. Much respect to you and your spiritual journey. Sophia, Grace, welcome, Holy One. Much respect. We also got Jonathan Smith. Oh, you got to watch the beginning, Jonathan. I was doing a whole walk around. I was walking and showing it. Check it out. Mochiwa. It's going good. It's been rough at the first few days, but it's starting to get everything in place. Mari, you said it, Mari. Starman, what's up, Vato? And you guys, I'm taking a chance that with the internet, this is my regular internet. 1 bar. I can't say it's 1 bar. I don't know actually because my cell phone is 1 bar. My router is still picking up maybe 2 bars. This is only temporary. It seems like it's working okay. I've managed to watch a few movies while I'm waiting for all my stuff to happen, you know, all this shit to come into place. So it must be good right now. So, but anyways, we'll just stick with that. I don't know why, because when I was camping, I was kind of close to the tower. I was really close to the tower. You saw it. I could see it. I can physically see the tower. Here, it's nowhere. I can't see where's the tower. So that's going to be a huge relief when that happens tomorrow. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. Because I survive off of internet. I work with internet. I need the internet. So I was just assuming that my new gear would reach it, but it's really hard when you're struggling with your first chakra. You know, when you're dealing with survival. I wouldn't say I was dealing with survival. I'm upgrading. I wasn't homeless like I was purposely moved to the nature. Just, you guys saw me. I was there, and I kept talking about my manifestation. And here we are. So it's the same with your spiritual journey. We put manifestation there. We put consciousness there. We visualize. I had to visualize this house. I had to see myself backing up my truck to the door. I saw what the house looked like in the pictures. Then I put the pictures in here. Then I started putting myself in the pictures, putting myself walking around the house, putting myself seeing what it felt like. So you know, repeating that, and also always being positive. Also knowing that you have that house, knowing, not thinking or hoping. You move beyond hope. You go into knowing. What does your brain or your spirit know the difference between what you see and what you see? You see and you can see. See, this is what's in front of you. You can put anything you want here. So start using that, Vatos. Live in this new way of thought. Okay? We're not ordinary humans. We're not comparing ourselves. We're not saying we're better. We're explaining and describing what we are. What are you? Okay? Now that's why we talk about the Templar. We talk about our heritage up there. We talk about who we really are. Machua. It is almost been a few weeks. I'm gonna sometime do this, just like maybe once or twice a month, and more of a spiritual exploration, more of a consciousness thing. Kind of like you don't take mushroom every day. I don't. I take it once every few months maybe. And quite frankly, that's something that most people are not going to want to talk about this, but me, I believe that it's important. It's actually important to work with this powerful medicine that I just mentioned. I can't use that keyword too many times. If you use this medicine, it will assist you. I've been watching Star Wars recently just because, you know, this is something I feel connected to. We feel connected to galactic life. We feel connected to spaceships and even Merkaba fields of light. We know what it's like to travel through a Stargate. We know what it's like to travel through time. So we connect. Starseeds and indigos like Star Wars. We gravitate to shows like Star Trek, shows that are science fiction, shows that are fantasy. Why? Because we know those realities out there. Okay? Where do you think the authors and the people who are creating these storylines, what do you think they're seeing? Okay? So we are doing that. We are seeing. We're going into another reality. We're going into a new frequency. Remember? Okay? Which one are you going? Are you expanding Or are you contracting? Because of your darkness, you're constricting. Not expanding. Not going towards more consciousness. No, you're not bringing more consciousness. You're dropping it. You're losing it. You're forgetting. You don't remember God. You don't remember your higher selves. You don't know what it is. Enlightenment. Enlighten is literally has to do with light. You're bringing it in or you're not. Okay? Enlighten. Bring in more. Bring in more light. Not hate. Not anger. That's less light. That's less light. You want less? No, you want more. More light, vatos. You want to enlighten. More consciousness, more expansion. No, you're going like this. You're going like this. Chihuahua. Now, we always leave reference of this information, yes? Because we're part of this this guardian knowledge. Okay, so the source is Ashiana Dean. Look her name up, please. Ashiana Dean, our teacher of the Voyager's material. As a matter of fact, if you go into Google, put Ashiana Dean, Voyagers, archive.org. There you go. Now, our moderator, hello, Indigo. What's up, Indigo Vato? He's been leaving you a lot of links, okay, in our membership site. Take a look. You can find this stuff yourself, you guys. You can go look what I just said and find it and search it. If you want to be with other people who are already studying it and already know all the links, join the membership. $5 if you like anything you've heard today, or whatever you feel called. Some people are $50 members. Just whatever you feel called, because this is growing, okay? Literally. Check it out. We already have, 35,000 and more. We will be 50,000 in less than 2 months. And 100,000 probably in about less than 6 months. So I'm being conservative. So there's a lot that reflects, that is showing. A lot of people are resonating with the Guardian materials. So when I say Guardian, I'm talking about this material coming out of Ashiana Dean and the Voyagers. Guardians. The Guardians, I explained, were the Christos founders' races. Humans come out of the blue flame. We don't say we're the best either. We're simply saying where we come from. We're describing who we are. We're the blue flame people. Okay? You get indigos, they're blue flame, or they're coming, some of them have blue skin. You have the blue angels coming out of the blue flame again. Well, actually, let me correct myself. Azurites are blue angels, yes, but they don't just come from blue flame. They actually have all the founders' races DNA, all of it. They have the blue flame Anuhazi. They have which is the Cap humanoids. Remember, we have a Sphinx on the planet representing Anuhazi, representing also this race called the Leonines. The Leonines. You think Leonines, Cat people, dude. And their founders are the Anuhazi. Actually, the Anuhazi are all of our founders. Okay, so the Azurites are made from the Anuhazi. They're also made from the gold flame Ceres. That's the bird people. They're also made from the gold flame Mantis. They're also made of the violet flame Inu, which is the whale people. And also the Pegasus. That's what an Azurite is, Vatos. According to Ashiana and the Voyagers' information, they're the most powerful beings in the universe that has been created by the founders' races. So we have the Azurites, and but don't forget, the gold flame also has the reptilians, but those are fallen angelic races now. I'm not going to say all of them are dark. Obviously, there's going to be individuals or whatever, certain ones that don't go along with their main race. But generally speaking, the Anunnaki are a fallen angelic race. They choose that path. Okay, and same with the Omicron, Draconians, Reptilians. They made their choice. They're actually the ones, the Omicrons and the Anunnaki are the ones who started this whole thing. It's not even our war. This drama that we're in, this started before we were created, because it's not about us. It wasn't about us. It became part of us, but we got involved in it, but it was way before we were even created. So this happened literally 250 billion years ago. It's like hard to understand that, right? Well, that's how long ago these fallen angelics started this war. And it was because of the Anu Elohim, the Anunnaki's creators. So, and the Omicron. Now, when we talk about spiritual ascension, we talk about the negative dark aliens too, because they're the ones trying to stop us. And if you know nothing about them, you just setting yourself up to be railroaded, like many New Age clueless movement. It's the New Age clueless movement, who know nothing, who want to know nothing about these negative dark aliens. Hello? That's dangerous. Like, for example, if we were being invaded, wouldn't you want to know? Yes? So you want to know exactly about the fallen angelic races. That's what the Guardians are doing. They're warning us, they're telling us, this is a spiritual war, we're born into it. And so we're trying to expand and go beyond you would say, the disempowerment. Because that's what they do to us, you guys. They're doing everything in the food, in the water, in the medicine, in everything they can, trying to get those into our body, into this. It's not about just mind control. It goes way beyond that. Okay, your opportunities are being messed with. Your finances are being messed with. Your belief systems and religions, your culture. Now you got all kinds of issues like genders having issues, like people having issues with gender identities. People having issues with my God, your God, that God. What? How many gods? So we have all of this wars, like we're being hit on all these fronts. This is a front, that's a front, that's a front. We're being hit by all these, not just one way. So it's complex, right? So we dive deep, Vatos, we get right into it. We say, what's up with that fallen angelic race? You want to be clueless, you want to let that all out of your brain. Okay. Machiwa. We learn about it here. This is a university for starseeds. This channel is for indigo children. It's not for everyone. You can see people's reactions. Not everyone gets it. Not everyone believes in this information. Look at you. You're still here. You're coming. You're part of this. You feel it. You feel it. You guys, it's undeniable. Yes? We have this, you would say, reaction. We're kind of like being led because our true essence is within our DNA. It's in our DNA. Hey, your soul, your oversoul, your avatar, all of them are in your freaking DNA now. As a starseed, as an indigo, we're waking them up. Wake up. Wake up your Templar. Wake them up. Wake up Achiwa. Makeyes. Machiwa. We are priests of light, yes? So let's live like it. Let's think like it. Let's do it. Not just lip service. Like many spiritual people, they don't walk their talk. Those are called posers. That's what you call fake Christ, fake God. Beings who are bullshit. Okay? They're speaking bullshit. They're talking bullshit. What is the fallen angelic creeds? Manipulation. They will want, they're driven to manipulate. They're driven to take. Why? Because their consciousness, their energy is in lack. Okay, they're in a finite system. Finite. There's no life force. It's gone. There's no life force. There's no Templar. Get it? And they're not getting fed Kundalini. Life force. You heard this word, right? You're not getting life force if you're a phantom being. You don't have an aura. You know how there's a bunch of aura colors in fields around your body? These beings have no aura. They have no Templar. They're finite. They must take from those who have life force. Okay, that's why there is energy vampires. That's why there is all these beings trying to siphon and take this energy, which is what? Consciousness. It's a limited energy, which means a limited consciousness. And they will die unless they steal, unless they take. Love, light, and clueless movement. You're feeding these beings. Let me ask you a question, Starseed. Are you worshiping archangels? Are you following and giving this energy? Hello? It certainly was not easy out there, guys. It was not easy out there in the wilderness. But I was very grateful. I believe, maybe you don't agree with me, I believe it takes humbleness and gratitude to reach those higher plateaus. Because, man, I've seen so many, like even recently, well, I'm talking about even within the past year, the past few years, I have seen spiritual people come and go. Come in, become spiritual, and then get that freaking ego right up. I'm spiritual now. What are you, right? Oh, I know more than you, so you must listen to me because I know more knowledge. That's where you call bullshit. You're gonna get plenty of that, you guys can almost guarantee. You can almost guarantee you're gonna run into some posers. Okay, what's the difference in those people and a vampire? You guys, when you get these fake spiritual people, dismiss! Machiwa! Understand? Shikima! They're worse than these other 3D people. They're worse. I see you trying to come into this field. I see you trying to shift your bullshit. See, the light exposes posers. The light exposes the Sith Lords hiding in the shadow. That's what Guardians do, homie. You calling yourself a light worker? Are you working light? Are you owning love? Own it, baby! You either are or you're not, because the real light, the real God, real Christ is gonna call you out. Hey, vatos, I'm calling you out. We are transmuting the shit in the world. Your job isn't easy, vatos. Your light, it doesn't mean it's all gonna be like, you know, like this new age love, light, and clueless. We're not clueless. We're not lambs. We don't use violence. It's all about consciousness, energy. You're learning that consciousness is energy. You're learning that energy is consciousness. So do you feel energy? Then you feel consciousness. Yes. Not everybody can take this information. Not everyone is ready for it. So this code, this transmission is either gonna resonate or kind of like push you, Makaya. You know, hate leads to anger, and anger leads to sorrow. We are bringing the path of chaos into the world. No, we're going on a different path. The path of war. Okay, it's a spiritual war, hippies, vatos, light workers. You can't just ignore it. It's dangerous. If you want to just be, meditate and just be separate and be, observe and just be, I don't know, what are you being really? Because, hello, last time I checked, indigo children are here to be trailblazers. You're not trailblazing shit. You're not way showing. You're just sticking to yourself. You're just being a little calm and quiet and disappear in the background and just be with your own spirituality. You're not helping humanity. You're not helping Earth, Vato. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you serving? What are you serving, honey? Are you indigo? Bullshit. You're not working your covenant. Or you have a service. You come here to be guardian. That means there's work involved. That means you're teaching. That means you're shining. That means you're representing this code. You got it in your DNA. You didn't just come here to observe. You didn't just come here to be neutral and just, wow, no. If that's what you want to do, step aside, vatos, because the real light workers are here to work. That's why you notice that word inside the word light work. You're doing some healing. You're doing some activities. You're reaching spirit. You're helping people or helping them to help themselves heal. Or nah, you're just sitting over there somewhere doing something. I don't know. It's time to represent. There is these holy angels up there, vatos, here doing their service. What are you doing? Let's do it. Rise to the service. That is our code. Service? No? Yes? No, you forgot? Service to others. Okay? Otherwise, light worker, fake poser, I'm calling you out too. You're not serving anyone but yourself. Batos. Wake up. Kachiwa. Service. We're here to serve, Vato, humanity and earth and the gates. We have a covenant. Wake up, soldier. We need every one of you on the ground who are on the ground, boots on the ground. We're boots on the ground. That's our job down here. Helping, serving here, the earth and humanity. We're gonna have some other guardians up there in spaceships and motherships. We're gonna have other guardians in inner earth. We got other guardians going to other planets. Hello, what is your task? What are you supposed to do? What are you doing? How many people have you reached this week? Are you using social media? Are you sending information out by email? Are you speaking to people around your family and friends? Are you rattling cages? Are you getting it going on, vatos? Are you involved? Yesikawa. Spiritual awakening, homie. Expand your knowledge. Expand your consciousness. That means you go and inside. Remember, I even share with you some basics of breathing. Quadruple slow down your breathing. That means 4 times slower than normal. Relaxed mudra. Are you learning? Are you remembering? Are you practicing? Yes? No? I'm calling you out, Vatos. Service. Come on, let's start our service. Exhale. 4 times slower than normal. Not with your mouth open though. I'm just trying to show you it so you can hear it. Are you training Jedi? Awakening? Set aside 3D life for a little while and go into 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, and beyond. Yes, sometimes you will take consciousness medicine. Yes, sometimes you will go into wilderness. Yes, sometimes you will go into hello, no eating. It's called fasting. Okay, sometimes we are priests, vatos. We're practicing shit like this. We got a different lifestyle than 3D people. It doesn't mean you stop everything if you don't want to. People like me, we will. I will do everything like what I did in the forest or wilderness. That was like 5 weeks, vatos, or more, 6 weeks I was out there. You will do things like travel, go to a sacred place like Machu Picchu and stay for 10 days, 9 days in the sacred valley of Peru. You will go see the Egyptian pyramid, or you'll go to Mount Shasta. Maybe you'll visit Sedona. Hey, you're focused and thinking and doing stuff in your life around spiritual things. You're learning spiritual stuff and going to spiritual classes. You can find them in your city. Did you even try? Okay? Expand your mind. Expand your ideas. Get involved with other spiritual people. Just remember, homies, what your brother's trying to share with you, not all spiritual people are spiritual, right? You don't get all smug and you would say, you don't turn like they do. You can get in a conversation with them. Maybe you could open their mind in a loving way, yes? So, for example, like if we get trolls in chat, I mean, we have Starman and Indigo as moderators, but they're you guys too. You guys know how to transmute negative energy, yes? We get some 3D people in there, you're gonna see some 3D conversations, but we don't judge. They will judge us. They're gonna do it every single time. They're gonna be people judging. We're gonna transmute. And actually, you guys, we have to have skill sets and to be able to transmute. Your lover, your parents, a friend, a family, whatever, starts throwing this vampiric energy. You should be able to know how to handle it. Like spiritual Aikido. You're not gonna turn into a negative person and fight back in that way. That's not your way. That's not our way. We can transmute by changing the consciousness to another level. And remember, consciousness is energy. Change the energy to another level. Change the dialogue, the conversation, or politely, lovingly walk away from it. You don't carry on those convoys. You don't carry on those relationships. We change, vatos. We have that discernment. You have that conviction. And you're making regular changes. We just transmute. We just switch that around. Spiritual Aikido, someone comes to attack you, you gently, they're not attacking you no more. Wow, how'd that work? How did that, whoa. You see, we need to be skilled at it. We need to be able to be skilled with all this preaching and damning people, all the people who are just ghetto, like so low vibe. Like when you get comments like, I want what this guy's smoking. Hello, dude, I'm not smoking nothing. Where's your consciousness? Okay, you get spiritually immature people. I even call spiritually sterile people. They just have made all those wrong decisions. Now they're just pride and ego and judgment and anger. So, wow. Hopefully you guys are way beyond that shit. Vibrations. Low vibe. No, we don't like low vibe. We don't like low vibe people. That's not what I meant to say. We don't want to hang around those low vibe energies. We don't want to be having low vibe diets. We don't want to have low vibe religions and belief systems or relationships or politicians or governments. We want high vibe. We want people who are expanding, not contracting, not spewing anger, judgment, you wicked Simaya. Because we're going to get those energies. And I know some of you are just too sensitive for that. What are you doing? You're too sensitive. What are you doing? I'm sensitive. I hear this shit. I'm too sensitive. I'm sensitive. Vato. You need a backbone. You need strength. You need armor. What are you doing? You're too sensitive. I'm too sensitive. What? Machiwa. Makaya. How well are you going to do when some actual vampire, gargoyle, okay, Mothman, a demon, fallen angel, you don't know how, what? You're too sensitive? What's up, Bato? I'm sorry, you're gonna get railroaded. Those are the sensitive people who can't last in a freaking war. What are you doing on the battlefield then, Holy One? Let me ask you guys this question. Do you think these holy angels, these holy archangels, do you think these holy avatars are too sensitive? They can't handle it, huh? Man, this is a giant collective of beings. It's not just this little sensitive little personality right here. You have thousands of other selves. And you better believe not all of those thousands of other selves are too sensitive. Huh? Yeah, hello. First of all, you're focused on one little identity. What? Like you're trying to look in a keyhole. A keyhole. You don't see more. What? Open. Let me see. No, you don't want to. You're too sensitive. No, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. No. Chico, Mokaya. You don't have to be a spiritual warrior, Batos, but hello, Makaya. Who can you even help? Who else can you help if you're too sensitive? Machiwa. Nobody, because you just left. People will leave. Let them, holy ones. Stand in your ground. Stand in your power. This light is power. What do you think those angels up there do? Nothing. They just go like this. They don't engage darkness. They don't guard and protect against guard. What? You're too sensitive, Bato. Get back to the fucking table. Get back to the baseball. They tell you to go sit on the freaking bench. Go to the bench then, Batos. We need someone who can handle energy. Can you work? Can you move? Can you push? Can you bring in energy? No? Okay, there's the bench, Vato. Come back when you're ready. Yeah, we need you to be ready to be able to handle a fallen angelic, a demon, a spirit, whatever. You're meant to do service. Open your abilities and powers, Jedi. Awaken to the force, life force, coming out of your palm, coming out of your heart, coming out of your throat, your third eye. You're not too sensitive. We are here representing Christ. Christos. No, there's the bench. Because there's plenty starseeds who are ready. Coming to the call. Okay? Responding to the call. Ready. Excited to do service, man. Excited to Shiva. You see this lightsaber, honey? No fear. No to sensitivity. We're right here. Sneaker? No. Because when you start bringing in 6-dimensional consciousness and 7-dimensional consciousness, that's Archangel Vato. Your crown is Archangel. Your thymus is Archangel. Your thalamus, the brain, is Archangel. This is Avatar. Okay, this is an Avatar. Below your feet is Avatar. You're not done. Holy Elohai. Holy Seraphi. Holy Brahmarama. You are a massive Gestalt consciousness. You're not just one incarnation, you're thousands of incarnations now. But your incarnation is meant to go from here, the third dimension. You know you're in the third dimension, right? Right now. You're embodied in the 3D right now. But you have a heart chakra up here. That's consciousness above this. You have a heart chakra opened. That's consciousness above planet Earth. You're an ET. Oh, you got your fifth dimension, 5D activated? And you're bringing that into the third dimension? Wow. You see, it's about your ability to perceive these higher levels of your own self. It's not something outside yourself, guys. It's not external. It's not, same with God, same with Christ, the angels. Nothing's outside you. UFOs aren't outside you. Aliens aren't outside of you. Governments, the planets, the cities, the cars, the whatever. It's all inside. So when you got some really low vibe book or person or creature telling you it's outside, it's a lie. Intentional lie. Think of that. Nothing is outside. How can you be separate from God then if it's not? What? You're not outside God. You can't escape God if you wanted to. You're always going to be part of Creator. You are Creator, Vato. When you realize your identity of expansion, because there's beings who are falling, this is constricting, that's falling. That's the opposite of living. Okay? Oh, well, there's beings doing this. Expanding, expanding, expanding. Whoa, expanding. This is enlightenment. This is spiritual awakening, to expand. Not constrict, not be in anger, not be in fear, not be in shame, not be in guilt. This is religion, honey. That's not God. Religion is not God. It's a lie, a fallen angelic lie, telling you God's outside somewhere. See, that starts a whole bunch of problems. That creates a whole bunch of distortions. As soon as you think God is out here, whoa, now what? Okay, so I'm out here. You forgot now who you are. You forgot who God is. Now you got some distortion thinking there's shit out here when nothing's out here. It's a projection. Consciousness is a projection. Every one of you, your reality field is coming from within, and it's the illusion of without. It's an illusion. When you first came in here, we all knew this. Oh, that's a hologram field. Let's go participate in it together. That's like saying here in our world, you would say, hey, there's 20 of us. Let's all go and play virtual reality together. So we all log in and go into a world together. Now we see each other's sims. I see your sim, you see my sim, but we know we're players up there. That's what this is. A 15-dimensional hologram out of 15 dimensions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Out of 15, you're down here. 3. Wow, I ain't shit. What the F is that? Out of this, you're way down here. Yeah, that's where you are. That's right where your ego is. Yeah, right here is your ego. And most people in the world are coming from a space of the ego. Mochiwa. That's perspective, honey. Know where you are in spiritual ascension, because you want to go to the top. You don't want to stay down here. You want to go 4th dimension. Wow, that was hard. 5th dimension. You want to go to 6th dimension, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. There's more, remember? There's 15, but we're just going to 12. See, that's perspective. We're down here. And you want to go up here. That's spiritual ascension. You work your way up, back up, back up. It's called return to source God. You fell. Now return. Or not. Maybe you're not gonna, maybe you're just gonna keep falling. Remember, the path of chaos leads you to the destiny of sorrow. This is darkness. This is light. Oh, maybe light just says, well, F you, God, F you, Christos. I want to be God. Oh, now you're falling. I love you, God. I'm part of God. I am creator. Oh, now you're expanding. Make up your mind. What? Yo-yo? The goal is to keep on ascending, keep on awakening, keep on expanding, and return to source God. Return to that full expansion. You can never be separate from God. You're always part of God. What I mean is you're getting more consciousness. It's like you have kilobytes. You can't do much with kilobytes, man. What is that? Text message maybe? No GIFs, no JPEGs, no movies yet. Get out of kilobyte. It's the same thing. You're going from 3D to 4D. Get from kilobyte and start working with megabytes. See, your bandwidth went from here to megabytes. Keep going. Go to gigabytes. Now look at bandwidth. The bandwidth is way out here now compared to kilobyte consciousness. Oh, I want more. That's all that is. When you ascend, you're getting more. You're getting more. Oh, no, your ego, your anger, your hate, your fallen angel, you're the Holy Bible. Shrink, 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 shrink. Oh, maybe you awaken. Maybe you go on a spiritual awakening and get some enlightenment, and then you'll go do it this way. Maybe. I hope you are. I haven't looked for orbs in this new facility, but I can't really walk far from that Wi-Fi because the cell phone has 1 bar. Shit. Dude, I don't even need this stupid service 5G Cricket AT&T service because it doesn't serve me out here. There is no AT&T out here or something. Yeah, there was 2 servicemen fixing my AC, thank you so much, but they left the door wide open and now I got these little buggies. So I want to leave a disclaimer. Sometimes my energy goes really high. So some of you can't handle that. And I'm sorry to you. But you know, that's the way this transmission is sometimes. And we're dealing with my crystals. And sometimes I'll speak light language too. You know, this is my other selves. It looks freaking weird, but that's what's going on, you guys. I'm not channeling what people do in the New Age movement and people coming out of the Galactic Federation bullshit, Archangel bullshit. No, thank you. You connect to your own crystals. Remember, you have 1,728 minimum. My name is Davian. Well, I have 1,728 other selves. Who knows what their names are? That's a lot of consciousness. That's a lot of family. Maybe you think you had a big family because your parents had 12 brothers and sisters, and you have a zillion cousins and stuff like that, uncles and aunts and grandmas and grandpas. What? Your Christos is 1,728 minimum. That's a much bigger family. Okay, we're not talking about 100 family members. We're talking about 1,000. That almost, and also I've heard Ashiana say the guardians or the indigo children, they can have up to several thousands, like 5,000, 6,000 for like, you know, because you got to realize that while we say the Christ, the Christos, the guardians call it Christos, is 12 strands. Human being, 3 strands. Christos, 12 strands. You see what 3D consciousness is on Earth? Can you see it? I'm sure you talked to it today. Did you get a good dose of 3D consciousness today? Well, Christos is 12. This mighty avatar, Jeshua, came in with 12. Imagine a Christed avatar surrounded by a bunch of 3D consciousness. Gives you perspective. Not everyone even gets beyond the solar plexus, man. Do you think they're going to understand 4D consciousness? Much less 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, 10D, 11D, or 12D? We're getting perspective. Because all of you, your identity is really 12 strand. No freaking 3D shit. And what's amazing is you can learn this Ashiana Dean, Ascension mechanics, and you can actually gain that consciousness in this lifetime, dude. 12 strand. I'm not saying like Jeshua fully activated. What I'm saying is, I mean, let me correct myself. Everyone has that potential. But this was a special indigo because he actually has 48 strands in his junk, but he came here with 12 activated. So we are dealing with people with only 12. Some indigos have 24. I didn't do it right? 10, 24. 24 strands. Some have 36, 10, 20, 36 strands. Jeshua, 48, 10, 20, 30, 48. Okay? So, but he didn't come in with 48. You guys, you can't come in with too much of that. Turn on. It literally would blow up the planet. So, that's why when you come down or fall down to a lower dimension, that strand fragments and goes into your junk. It's no longer accessible to you unless you used Ascension mechanics to bioregenerate that strand. That's what Ascension is. It's activating your deactivated, in other words, dormant DNA strand, which is what? Your consciousness. That's a doorway. That's a stargate. It's called Templar. Well, you need that strand, homie. 4th chakra. 4th strand of DNA. The 4th race in our genome, which is Aryan. Okay? 3rd strand. That's the Atlantean race consciousness in our DNA. 2 strand, your genitals. That's Lemurian consciousness. your near your butt, that's your root chakra. That's your Hyperborean and Polarian consciousness and DNA strand, one. So we're made of all these people, and when we're talking about 4, Aryan, us, man, there's more. Out of 12, there's more races. You still have to get the, remember 5D? Who's 5D? You guys know? You know the material? These are the Muvarians. Then the Unchechi. Now you start with starseed races, or Antrian, Brenawa, Hibaru, Melchizedek, Uniseti. These are 12 races in our genome, but we're only in the timeline right now, we're only on the 4th one out of freaking 12. We still have more Earthseed races to complete on Earth. So you have incentive to ascend. You want to spiritual ascension means you're going to go to the next level of reality and have more strands of DNA in that reality. You can't be in that other reality without having the DNA. You guys, Creator made it that way. This is how God, Creator, the Guardians made it. It works on a universal level. No one can control that. You all have to do your DNA work, consciousness work. We all have to expand or contract. You sit here and do jack shit. You're not moving nowhere. You're just like this. You're not going down or up. You're just like neutral. Okay, some of you want to be neutral, Vato. That's your spirit. Just realize neutrality makes you neutral in your growth. You're going to stay in the same freaking place, man. You die, you come alive, you're just going to leave off where you left off. Nowhere. You're still in the middle right here. So we didn't come here to do nothing. You're here to not do nothing, neutral. You're here to move up, expand. Okay? The alternative is to fall. Who wants that? Okay? Because we talk about that here. It's really important to understand the DNA. What happens if you fall, Vatos? What happens if you fall? You lose a strand of DNA. Now you're in a different life form. You're gonna fall, you're gonna lose another strand of DNA. Guess what? Now you're a plant, or an animal, or an elemental being. You're gonna keep falling? Now what are you? Because you only have one strand of DNA. What are you? Subatomic particle, Bato. Do you want to start backwards? Because that's what you're doing with the path of chaos. You think it's all cool to be a dark Sith. You think it's okay to hurt and harm and control and manipulate people. You think it's okay? Well, guess what? That goes right into your DNA. You're setting yourself up. You can't point the finger at God or some other person. You can only point the finger at yourself. The things that you thought, the things that you did, that's all on you. You can't blame circumstance. You can't blame your parents. You can't blame shit to no one. Remember, this is a spiritual energy reality that Creator made, and everything has a consequence, because when you do something, say something, think something, that is doing something in the universe to yourself and others. So you're doing this or you're doing this, consciously or unconsciously. Naturally, some people are just sweet and loving. They don't know ascension mechanics. They never heard of Ashiana Dean or the Guardians, or they don't believe in aliens and stuff, but they're living a loving life. You guys, you naturally ascend by living life over thousands of years, millions of years. But what's happening now is called spiritual ascension. It doesn't happen like that, like rapture in 1 second. Spiritual ascension takes years. As a matter of fact, these ascension cycles are like several thousands of years old. They take that long. It's not like that. But there's something called a Stargate opening cycle where it's a lot shorter than thousands of years. Now we're dealing with less than, like 50 years. So, because what the Stargate opening cycle does is significant because it opens all the Templar of planet Earth and all of those dimensions, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, is all flowing through her chakra. That's why all humans are going through some changes. Whether they're spiritual or not, even 3D people will experience changes, and all of it nice and fun, right? And if you're starseed, you're an alien. You're not from here. You like feel out of place. You definitely you're different, and you don't think this is your homeworld. So, tell me about your homeworld, Lucille. We're learning about we come from the stars, and remember, there's Earth seeds, and there's star seeds. The star seeds are coming from beyond other worlds. Man, you guys, I've made hundreds of videos. Have you checked out some of my other videos? It's so freaking low vibe when I get people see only one video of mine and start saying, leave me a whole letter. You'll see the shit in my comments about this one video when they didn't realize I have hundreds of videos that talk about reality, the dimensions, density matters, talk about angels, talk about archangels, talk about souls and oversouls. And what do? All they do is come and leave their stuff about Jesus and being saved and all this bullshit. They don't have something beyond this. They can't sit in front of you and have a conversation because they don't know nothing outside this earth, hell, and heaven. They don't have no idea about Templar, about energy, about consciousness, about DNA, about extraterrestrials, about fallen angels, about stargates, about Merkaba fields. Man. And we get to hear all their shit comments, all their trolling messages. Baby, honey, we just transmute. And you don't know what that even means. What's transmute mean? You guys, when there's negative energies in your life, transmuting means you know how the dark ones do the opposite? Well, you do the opposite. Something darkness, you do the opposite with light, positive. Kind of like when you're trying to do shadow work, you want to catch yourself having dark thoughts, negative thoughts, like you've been always doing. Well, you're making changes. You don't want to keep doing those thoughts. So you start paying attention and you start checking yourself. And when you make a mistake, you don't like beat yourself up. You love yourself, you respect yourself, you realize that as a chance to heal. You're healing, and we're changing, we're shifting, we're doing it, man. It's no messing around. We don't mess around. We do shit, we get things done. That's what guardians do, that's what real spiritual people do, not posers, not people sitting on their asses on the freaking sideline. Are you on the sideline, Vato? Or are you one of those rising stars, man? Are you just full of this natural, unconditional love? Are you just full of just this passion for the human spirit and our people and God and creation and the Christos and the Christ consciousness and the unity? Or you want that healing of the all? You want us to rise? You want us to be better, improve, evolve? You don't sit in the middle. We don't do nothing. We do something and get out of here. You guys, angels are speaking. Angels are speaking to you, holy ones. We're pleading with you. You don't want to stay on earth. You want to leave. You want to leave, holy ones. Because consciousness is falling into abandon. Falling. Humans are falling. It's not a joke. This is what the freedom teachings tell you. There will be a phantom earth. There will be lots of people who are not going through spiritual ascension. There is no savior. There's no one saving. Guardians are not meant to save. We're bringing the teachings so you can learn how to heal and bioregenerate your own consciousness. Or not. You guys don't have to believe anything I say or anything Ashiana Dean or the Guardian teachings. You can make up your own discernment, yes? Well, we are God, sovereign, free. Creator gave you free will. That means you use it or don't use it. No, you use it. Free will. You're free. Don't you understand what free will is? It's free. Not constriction, not control, not commandments. That's the dark side, batos. They are about rules and hierarchy and elitism and authority and control. They're about fear and shame. And you must be subservient and you must blindly worship. And you must devalue your female species, and you must control the animal and plant kingdoms. No, 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 no. False creed, dark consciousness, demons, fallen angels. Oh, how about saying what it really is? How about Anu Elohim? Anti-Christos beings like the draconian races, reptilians, up in our religions. Now you think something totally different. Now you don't know what is God anymore. I mean, if you think about it, you guys, it sounds sensational that all religions have been taken over. That sounds crazy. That's what the Guardian teachings are telling us. They're reminding us, they're showing it explicitly. How? When? Who? Read Voyagers 2, man. It's 600 pages long, but man, it's the most profound book that will transform, change, repair your life and consciousness and spirit. And it's just the beginning. That's the beginner level. So we are making this awakening in this world, you guys, and let me tell you guys, okay? You get 3D people who don't believe in any of this. And I know some of you are also experiencing supernatural, divine. God, this thing is burning the hell out of me. Divine, I don't even kill those things. I don't want to kill it. It's just gonna, those things have what? 48-hour lifespan? There's people who believe in absolutely nothing. No, they don't believe in a God or a creator. They don't believe in spirits. They don't believe in psychic energies or nothing. There's people like you, starseeds and indigos and lightworkers, empaths. What do you think an empath is? It's a psychic person. A person open that has 4th dimensional, 5th dimensional, 6th dimensional Templar activated. You're not from this world. We see these beings undeniable. We are there. I feel them. It's a realer, you would say, more real, more vivid, more colorful than this reality. It's undeniable. God, Jeshua, Ashana, the guardians, the angels, man, we see and experience them in living color. It is not a hope. It's not a faith. It's a knowing. I can't prove it to you. It's not my job to. It's within your consciousness that became distorted. All of us had it. We were born on this distortion. The earth is distorted. And we either are learning about that or we're stuck in the distortion. So we have to wake out of that. That's what guardians do. We're indigos being born here, and we planned it. It's not like a freak accident. It's not like we imposed it. It was agreement. We got permission from our two parents' souls levels. Oh, they just agreed for us to come in. We're here. Fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional consciousness, and more. Some of us have seen our Christos. Hello. There are avatars here, honey. And even in the Voyagers 2, they talk about the 6 silent avatars. So we got some young children that are extremely profound on Earth. Now that's going into people who are awakening. The ones who are falling in phantom, or you won't say phantom, or at least a fallen state of the plant and animal kingdoms, or repeating another cycle on Earth, or staying until the draconians and the zetas take you over. Those aren't good choices. Those aren't good alternatives. You want to be the people. See, here's the timeline. You want to be one of the people who are leaving it. You leave, and where are you going? You're going to a future timeline. Oh, you're the one ascending, spiritual ascension. You're leaving the timeline. Some people are staying. Some people are falling. There's different timelines. See, some people are going to go through that extraterrestrial, draconian, zeta, martial law. Your planet gets fucking taken over, excuse my language. The same as parallel Earth. They already took out parallel Earth. They've invaded inner Earth. They're trying to take over here. And they do. This is not about fear. This is what the guardians are sharing with us. We're in a multi-dimensional experiment. We're experiencing a multi-dimensional history play out. Things get affected from the future, things get affected from the past, just like you and your other selves in the different time vectors. That's right, I was going to tell you what a time vector is. The planet cycle is 26,556 years. Well, each dimension, because it's made of 3 dimensions. A dimension is 8,000 something years. Divide that in 3, times 3, I mean, that's a 20. Okay, this is how you figure out how many years are in a dimension. Take 26,000, take out a calculator, put 265, are you with me? 26,556 years. 26556 divided by 3. Take that number, divide it by 3. That's how long a dimension is. I know that's 8,000 something years, right? 1 dimension. Dimension 2 is also 8,000 plus years. Dimension 1 is also 8,000. All those years you will live lifetimes in. So those are called, now you take a dimension and divide that into 2. So 8,000 plus years, divide that by 2, that's a time continuum. 4,000 something years, that's a time continuum. So there's 2 time continuums in a dimension. So you can tell what time continuum we're in. We're in the last time continuum of dimension 3. And we're in the ascension cycle. That's where Earth's Templar are opened. It's a period of opportunity to ascend and get the hell out of this timeline. You don't want to be in this timeline, Holy Ones. Look what happens to this timeline in Voyagers 2. Okay? So we're ascending or we're falling or repeating another Wago cycle. You don't want to go and do that again in Earth. So you want to leave Earth. You want to go to a higher level of reality. And that's what we're doing. in spiritual awakening, leading you to a spiritual rapture, the guardians call it ascension. And since remember, it takes a natural ascension, everybody will naturally ascend over thousands or millions of years, eventually. We don't have that. Because the guardians, that's why the guardians are telling us about the fallen angels. They're telling us because you need to get the F out of here. It's a fallen place. And when you learn these teachings, you see how it's fallen. We're not in phantom. No, that's not what we're saying. But you are in a reverse state of consciousness. 2/3 of Earth's fields have been reversed. That's shadow. We're born in shadow here. Everyone, even indigos, are going to have shadow until they take care of it. Until you do your shadow work. And if you want to get out of the space of the ego, then you're going to have to do ego work too. You start taking care of that shit, and then you got miasms. You got karma. You got to deal with your unbalanced chakra. You want to open your higher chakra. There's literally ascension mechanics that all has to do with energy. And think about it, you guys. If you're learning about opening higher parts of your energies and consciousness, that because you want that to flow in. You want 4-dimensional consciousness. It's higher. You want 5-dimensional consciousness. That's way higher. You want 6-dimensional consciousness. That by that time you're clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. By that time you're able to heal with your hands and see things and go see these things like living color. It's not a joke, it's not a hope, it's not a faith, it's a knowing and a doing. You're just there and experiencing it, even if there's a bunch of lowly freaking 3D people trying to say it doesn't even exist. You guys, this is my advice to you. You don't need anyone to believe with you. You don't need anyone to agree with you. We don't have to prove it to no one. Okay? Straight up. Don't get stressed out by trying to convince someone. They are God sovereign free. They make their own free will. You can't, you're not supposed to try to change people's beliefs. They are supposed to decide. And we don't judge them for what their decisions. They're God sovereign free. Eventually, maybe over thousands of years, millions of years, eventually they will learn and expand, and return back to source. Can you feel energy? Consciousness. Can you feel energy? Can you feel consciousness in your body? Yes, you can. You can feel it. You have all these chakra, you guys. These are your higher, you would say, God forms. According to, if you're like a 4th-dimensional consciousness, that's like a God to us. And it's just a little bit higher. Can you even understand what is an archangel? Really, really. Not from the religion. Remember, all religions on the planet Earth. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? All religions, almost all religions, are patriarchal. That you know right there, man, there's something wrong with most religions on planet Earth when they're patriarchal. Sexist. Devalue half of your people. Something's wrong about those. And all you have to do is look at what is coming out of their mouths constantly. People in religion, listen to what comes out of their mouth. When you are judging someone, you're sending psychic negative energies towards them. You're practicing like dark magic. You're casting spells with speed. What do you think spell, speaking, you're sending curse with that's what is anger, homie. You're angry and you're sending your energy to someone. That's what we've got to change in our own ego work and shadow work. You're still behaving like that? You're still casting spells at people? Hey, here's another thing. Are some of you still speaking profanity all the time? You guys have no idea, or you do. You need to learn to understand. I'm not telling you what to do. It's advisable to know what is energy, man, for real. And if you're speaking profanities, which is what? Cursing. If you're cursing all the freaking time, cursing and cursing and cursing, okay, your consciousness is, first of all, you're not even in control of it. You're just freaking reacting, triggering. Your life is about triggering and reacting. That's not self-consciousness. That's not self-control. You're not in control. What is? If you're not in control of your thoughts and your actions, and you're not like conscious, you're not mindful, you're not aware, are you in the moment? That's a whole different consciousness. You aware or not aware? Are you here? Self-control can go inside. No self-control, you're out in the freaking hologram, dude. You're being controlled by the video game. The VR is your perception, which is not perception. It's the lack of perception. It's the lack of awareness. You can't go in and find the inner God. You can't find Christ inside you. What's wrong? You're not used to quieting your mind. You're just used to devices, always listening to music. You got to have some external stimulation and energy drinks and junk food. No, you don't. Go inside, holy ones. This forces you to see in a different way, to think in a different way. If you never do this, brothers and sisters, are you hearing me? If you never... How do you ever expect to understand what is God? How do you ever expect to know what is psychic energy or life force energy or what is an angel or a spirit being or a higher consciousness or anything like an alien? You can't. You must go inside. Inside, no hologram. You're not being, you see beyond it. Have you seen The Matrix? Go beyond this facade. Go beyond the illusion, Maya, by going inside. Look, you're not in the hologram, and now you go beyond it. Now you are self-control. You are in presence of God. You are God and aware of it. Not a God who's not aware of it. Now you are aware. No, you're still out here, you're not aware. That's billions of people, man. Not aware. In the hologram, into the politics, into the fear, into the religion mind control. But control by these fallen angelic beings, the same ones who wrote your religion. They're out here. They're out here. Jesus is out here. God's out here. Everything. No. Everything's inside. Holy ones. Check it out. astral travel. Leave your body if you want to. Oh, you don't believe in that? Okay. I love you guys. Much respect to all of you who have joined my live. We're the ones, Kuchiwa, Maka, yeah. Expanding. Let those haters and fallen ones and dark ones constrict themselves if they want to. Mess around with Wiccan and the occult and the Uchiwa. No, thank you. Dismiss. No tarot, no astrology for me, vatos. We're got a higher conscious appointment, a higher realization. Realize you don't need these practices. Where did these practices come from? What is these Roman gods and Greek gods that you call the Jupiter and Mercury? You're putting this code. This is code, vatos. Have you heard anything I said? The Guardians are using light, waveform, spectrum, and sound, and symbol codes, and the base codes of matter. But you want to go to Roman gods. You want to go to witchcraft. You want to work with different energies instead of this Templar. Okay. Go swim, go walk, go soar in those realms if you want to. No, thank you. We're going right to God, right to spirit of your higher divine orders, and not playing around with creator gods of pretty low level extraterrestrials, honey. If that's is that the farthest you can go? No, there's more than doing those little practices in there. Machiwa. No, thank you to those Hindu gods, Japanese gods, Viking gods, Hebrew God, Christian gods. No gods. What are gods? What's a god? What's a creator god? Well, what's creator? What is God? It's not some pantheon of gods. And by the way, gods, what? What do you mean plural gods? What is that? Pagan. What is that? Religion. It's not God. You still haven't gotten it. You're still in distortion. You're still in shadow. You're still in the 3D levels of consciousness. Not this, not this, not this, not this. Not higher realms into those archangel. No, you're into distortions down here in these little worlds. You think astrology is answering all the mysteries? Dude, what are you talking about? You're talking about one level of reality in the galaxies and some planets and a little small sector of the creation. You're not paying attention and looking towards the, what is Tara? What is the inner earth? What is the 5D really? What is the sixth dimension? No, you want tarot, you want astrology, you want witchcraft. Okay, vatos. If that's your systems, if these are your technologies, if these are your awarenesses, is this your identity? No, it's not. Christos. You don't find no Christos in this shit. Arcanum, magic, Enoch, Watchers. All this arrogance and pride, you're following these deities, these yeah. Jupiter is not a freaking god, homie. Your Saturn, your Pluto, Neptune, those are not these creatures and beings that, what? You're not getting energies of what? You're not even realizing multi-dimensional levels. You're seeing one level. You're seeing a 3D level. of consciousness. Okay, do you even know what these planets are? You learn the teachings from the guardians, or you go to the occult, whichever you want. Make up your mind, because I see a lot of you going towards the occult. And instead of the multi-dimensional spiritual energies, first of all, okay, you don't need the energy from a planet. You don't need the energy from a plant or an animal or a human being. There is the guardians don't call them chakra, okay? Templar is your identity, is your true practices, is what you're really clear. But if you feel confident, if you have conviction in these little kachiwa, go for it, vatos. Just remember, that takes you to the fallen angels, that takes you to Enoch systems, that takes you into these other magic systems. You're not following what you think you're following. It's the same with religion. Religious people don't really know what they're following. That's what this light exposes darkness. Light shines and brings back this knowledge. Or you can keep going back to the old Solomon magic and keep going into the red, golden dawn. You really know what you're worshiping. Do you really know? No, you don't. I get a lot of people writing me, telling me all the things that they're involved in. Machiwa. I am a chosen one, they say. You guys don't know what the chosen ones are either. That's the Galactic Federation thing. That's a Jehovah, Yahweh, Anunnaki thing. And according to the teachings, the freedom teachings, the inner Christ, not outer Christ, the inner Christos, real Christ, not fake Christ, real God, not the fake God. Inner Christos means you look within. You're Templar. No star alignments. You're Templar. Not a card reading. You're Templar. Your consciousness. You are Christos. What's up, Atos? Machiwa. Kaiewasu. Ochivas omatake. This is all coming from a space of love, realizing freedom teachings, remembering that there is fallen systems in control on Earth. Earth is falling, and there's a lot of false teachings, man, like the occult and witchcraft. And so we're going to learn or not. We're going to overcome or not. We're going to become free or not. Because this world is dark, you guys. It's a falling planet. There is no planetary ascension. It's a fallen planet. Do you hear this? It's a small, marginal population who ascends. Not chosen ones. It's any conscious being on Earth, either through technologies or no technologies. You either did the work or you didn't. And that is what is the situation with humanity. That is the teachings. We're not saviors. We're trying to awaken as many of us as we can. Not billions, millions. We're trying to get millions, as many millions as possible, to awaken. And that population is going with Earth, man. Going into, which is what? Another timeline. We're leaving this timeline. Ascension is leaving Earth, leaving the planet, leaving the body. You won't have this body. You're crossing into another density. That's what spiritual awakening is. And this new body, this new body is eternal life, immortality. And you're not on earth anymore, you're on Tara. You don't go to Gaia, homie. That's new age. As soon as you hear that BS, realize it's a new age system. You don't go to Tara, Gaia, hello. First of all, humans exist in Tara. That's our planet, Vatos. We're in the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension. That's our people. That's where we live. Ternesium are on Tara, not Gaia. Our people, our tribe, our heritage is in Tara. So all those New Agers saying Gaia, no Gaia. First of all, you would have to be an awakened archangel being the Guardians call it oversoul. You'd have to be an oversoul. Why would you even be coming to Earth if you're from 2 levels higher? You wouldn't be, the people, the beings, the angels helping Earth are from Tara. It's beings, and if you know the information, indigo children come through the 6th dimension, Tara level, density 2, you come through Sirius B, through SG6. So we know exactly, specifically, the planet, the dimension, the gate. You come through, just like Jeshua, you come through Sirius, you come through that DNA line. We're called the Azraline, the priests of Azraline. We have a specific DNA. It's our Templar, it's our people. It's the indigo children. And it's a process of, Jeshua is from Tara. We are from Tara. Human race lives in Tara, not Gaia. I'm just making a little correction there. Realize that when you are in Gaia, eventually you will have a different body again. As a matter of fact, you're described as having something called a crystal silicate body, matter form. You won't have the same physicality as beings in Tara. Okay, you have a total different physicality and a whole different ball game of reality. So, and that's not even the highest level either. So, just realize that even though we are living in Tara, 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension, we have a 12-strand package. So there's 12-strand beings living in the 5th dimension. You can have higher, because that's what you realize, that in the higher dimensions you will have beings with 24 strands turn on, 36 strands turn on, 48 strands turned on, not in junk, not in your junk DNA. So it's truly magical world. Tara is truly magical. It is heaven. Tara is like heaven. It's not religion's heaven. It's a paradise, like Eden has been described as heavenly, a place of paradise. And this is where we come from. The religion is distorted Eden. We come from Eden. And this is something from a higher world called Tara. Not Earth. We didn't come from Earth. This place is not from Earth. It's from a higher version called Tara. And that is where you have eternal life. That is where you have your higher DNA. That's where you have your higher consciousness. And unfortunately, when it comes to spiritual ascension, only millions of people are going to, be able to return there. And so, dang. This is only going to be a temporary freaking irritation because, well, there's going to be internet people coming in. I'm just going to tell them, man, please close the door. There's thousands. I saw thousands of gnats on my door, man. I don't want those things flying in here. I got to deal with service people for one more day. I won't do that myself, but other people. I drank all this, so. I didn't mean to be insensitive to sensitive people, but sometimes it really, really freaking irritating, man. I'm too sensitive. Goodbye. Sit on the bench then, my chiwa. Let's get some work done or not? No, let's get some work done. Go to Jedi Academy. Do something. Get ready for all this changes that's about to happen to the planet Earth. Start thinking more intensity. Start thinking more Chiwakaya. Man, you're going to survive it or not? What's up? If you are in light, you're in a place of protection. What the F? Own up to that. Realize you guys are protected. You have some hardcore beings around you. There's no need to be timid. No need to be worried. Just stand in that strength and that light. You will feel this surge of energy, this field of protection. What you're telling me is you don't have it. You're not feeling it. You're not in it. That's what you're saying to me, Holy Ones. Stand in it, own it, feel consciousness. It is alive. It is active. It is engaged. It is in service. We're in service, Holy Ones. You guys, smash that like button. What are you waiting for? Hit the like button. You've came here for a reason. This is a place of transformation and change. Something from your higher self brought you here. You're part of this. You resonate. You feel or you don't. You don't have this open or you do. My Chila. This is for indigos. You're here? Guess what? What's up? Give me 5. Yeah. And also, guys, if you've heard anything you said today, if I've helped you in any way, if I've give you an upgrade or an update or a upload, download, what's up, man? You guys consider supporting Christos Avatar. Either become a member or hit that $ down there, whatever you feel called. $2, $5, $100. What's up, Vatos? We are spreading that code. It's an exchange of energy. It's a thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. And thank you to all those who are already members. Thank you to those who donated already tonight. My Chiwa, I sometimes I just get on a roll, guys, and I just keep what you call a transmission of spirit, and that's without medicine. Imagine when I do take medicine, it's biblical by that time. No, seriously, guys. My tolerance must have went like this. It must have at least got much smaller. Can you imagine if I tried it now? Damn. I feel hungry. I'm gonna go eat some alkaline food that I prepared today. It's called alkaline electric chili. It's delicious. I'm gonna teach that recipe with you guys. I'll make a video, And I'm so glad you're here with me, man. I love you guys. You come to the real deal. Ask other people. They know what's up. This is real, guys. As indigos, we're constantly getting these upgrades and downloads. Listening to someone or meditating in your own space. meeting people like other like-minded people. All of those things activate you. So why not? Hell yeah, we're meant to activate Chiwa. Yeah, I feel myself definitely needing to eat again. And it's weird because I ate some. Well, tomorrow's. I'm just happy because eventually I wanted to make a smoothie, but I realized I don't have ice yet. I didn't think about all that stuff, you know? So I got to get some ice trays and start making ice so I can have smoothies, ice for my smoothies. I'm not going to eat a lukewarm smoothie. Come on, you need a cup of ice with your cup of spring water, and then you have your veggies and whatever you like. I have a avocado and celery and ginger, but I'll add some sweet stuff like banana, some honey, and voila, it tastes awesome. And we're eating alkaline. We're not eating acidic food. We don't want to. At least we want to make this a temple so we can have the highest consciousness come into your temple. Otherwise, you're going to have distortion in your body from your diet. Then you're going to have this. You're not helping your spirit out. You're just giving yourself a bad Wi-Fi. You know, like you have a low bandwidth because you're limiting it through your body. We need a high vibe body. We want to heal our shit. You got systems and problems and sicknesses. Well, why haven't you healed them? Think about this, Vatos. My brothers, starseeds, and sisters. Think about this. If you have sickness, there's something you must do in your consciousness. So, when you keep on seeing symptoms of sickness, you still have things to finish. You're not done. You have a point. You have some points to take care of. Make a list of things you want to improve, a list of things you want to heal, a list of things you want to manifest. Start spending time meditating on those things. Spend time in your visualization. Spend time making mental videos of your manifestations. We're priests. We're doing all these things. We have a weird lifestyle. Well, no, we don't. This is what we want. We want to change and become psychic and become connected to our spiritual vatos, our spiritual gangsta family. What's up, homies? We're a tribe, gangstas, tribe, people. So, awaken it. I've seen holy Anuhazi. That's 12D vatos. That's the Lyran cat people. What's up? I've seen them. I've seen my holy 12 avatar. It's been awakened. We can't awaken it. These techniques work. I mean, I didn't get deep into the techniques, honestly. I actually did it by Ashana's symbol codes. You know, those are ascension codes. They connect you to those higher energies. We read text. You read text. Well, shit, go straight to the visual. That's more than a picture's 1,000 texts. Don't give me this text. I want to see the pictures. Hello. I put those diagrams around me on medicine. Not this medicine, but you know, that put medicine in your salad, the mushroom in your salad. Yeah, that medicine. With this Christos, not New Age BS, not a cult, Wiccan or shit. No, actual guardian. You know how the dark illuminated ones have their symbols? Guardians have their symbols. I put the guardian symbols around me. I didn't practice the plasma body. I practiced the codes, actual codes that awakened me to my holy avatar. It's not the six-pointed star. I'm talking about one of these, like, it's called the spirit body. But it has a long word. I can't remember the word, but it's very, very strong. And when I watch, if you guys watch Ashana Dean with her interview with Carrie Cassidy, I watched that on medicine, and the symbols moved. They became alive. It's a real deal, guys. So after that experience and after that happened, I put my faith in this Ashiana Dean and her symbols. And I realized that as activations, man. Watching that interview, wait for it. When you get on the medicine and watch that interview, wait for her to bring out the symbols. That's what I did, man. I kept that symbols on an iPad. Well, I have a little iPad, and I opened Ashiana's symbol codes on the iPad. And when I was on the medicine, I made sure it didn't go into sleep mode. You know, I make sure it was always persistently on. This energy was alive and it was guarding me or enlightening me or opening me. I don't know everything except that these geomancies are called worked. It activates this Christos knowledge, this Christos speech, this Christos energy, homie, is the real deal. And when we're serving law of one, we're serving holy angels and God's original intention, you better believe this code is what you want. Much respect to the guardian and to our sister Ashiana Dean, and anyone else out there who's speaking the real Christos knowledge. That's the guardians, Christos, inner Christos. And when you become 12th dimensional, hello, you're Christos avatar. We're all Christos avatars. All humans have 12-strand inner DNA asleep. We're trying to awaken that. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Thank you all those who are helping out Christos. Much love to you. We're trying to reach millions. I have already with some of the views on my videos, but we're trying to reach 1 million subscribers. We're gonna someday have that because that's Christos. We're gonna have Christos energy on earth, and it's just a matter of awareness. So when you guys support Christos Avatar, we reach more of that Christos. We're awakening more of the Christos. That's what this house is about. It's about a studio and making it the best we can do, and just bringing this knowledge and this awareness to planet Earth. Christ is returning to Earth. The guardians call it Christos. Christos is returning to Earth. I love you guys. I love you. Sorry it was so long, but it was because I had poor internet. I won't have any more excuses. I'll have good internet. I will have a wall hanging eventually, and in a week or two it'll be green screen. So it's all happening. Please give me a few more days to get my shit, all my belongings and together. And I love you guys so much because some of us are born together, like it by plan. You know, we're family. We're Team Indigo, homies. What's up? We're Templars. We're the positive Templars. We're the negative ones are coming from something called the Templar Melchizedeks. That's a negative Melchizedek. We're the guardian templates, like we're the blue flame speakers. We're the ones, hello, speaking the knowledge, representing Christos, not going against it, not anti-Christos. And you know what that is. You guys understand who you are? We're these giant gestalts of consciousness. We're these holy avatars. We're the Magi kings. We're the priest kings. We're the Holy Grail line. Same line as Jeshua. Holy Grail line. It's a people, it's a DNA, AKA modern days indigo children. I love you guys. Much respect to you. I should do a live when I get my new internet. Let's test my new internet tomorrow. See how it goes, okay? Hopefully it's close to 50 megabytes like it advertised. I love you. Much respect to your guys' changes, your transformation, your journey. Christos is the real deal. Check out Ashiana Dean, our teacher's work. Start learning that. It's complicated, so you can join our group. We can help you through that complicated stages. We can give you the links, and you can find it yourself, or check out her books on PDF form, and there we go. You start learning Ascension and develop your spiritual awakening. I love you guys. Say it with me. I am Christos. I am Christos. I am Christos. Speak. We are speaking. This is power. Not dark illuminated symbols. No. Hello. Transmute that shit and bring in the guardian codes. Machiwa. Say it with me. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. And so it is. Connect to your blessed higher selves. You guys' higher consciousness. Your spiritual badasses. Try to connect to even a piece of that. Connect to your higher selves. That's what you say, I am Christos. That's your higher self. That's your Christed self. You are Christic beings, man. When you say it, you start to say that every day, you start to remember, you start to feel and know it. With not ego, you can say I am God and not be ego, or, I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. Say it with me. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. 3 times. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. Affirmations, speaking power, reprogramming, self-programming yourself, your mind, your spirit, your vibration, your aura, your energy will get brighter. We are masters of consciousness, masters of energy. That's our goal, to become masters. Excuse me. Thank you for being here. Masters, holy ones, Christ stars, peace, love, holy ones. I love you. Blessings, holy guardians. Blessings, indigo children. Mochiwa, Vasutas, Sakaye, Moshuto, Hantiwakana, Hapachi Wasutashe, Gayi Wasona Imanata, Haiki Wahaishi Wasatanima, Hakoyi Pusta Ivasu, Hukashimatoye, Hakaishi Mutstuna, Hana Ititikishisa. Havato, Amoto, Akaha, Heteti, Sotashimiti, Sotaka Jaha, Hate Shiva, Hochumani, Hokohate, Hashumata Shi, Wakanahana, Hawaii, Shika, and Tata Ishawaka, Hawking, Muchaika. Dude, I can let it go. These are my selves, my Christos. I bring this code. This is my people. We bring this energy, this realization, this vibe. You feel this vibe. We got it going on. It's a reckoning. Grace and love, but unconditional. Experience joy. What's that? Try it. Joy. Awaken yourself. Christ star. You are this Puchiwa memory code. Chiwa. We are this way. We represent a principle. That our principle is light. Shine your light. Own your light. Stand in it. Mokuye. Christed ones. We're turning this code. Once you learn it, now you stand in it. You be it. We represent God's original intention. We don't condone what our fallen brothers and sisters do. We love them as God, but we don't condone it, what they do. We're not gonna hang out and be homies when they're against our principles of law of one. When you think Christos, think this is a race of people following the universal law of one. Not a dogma, not a religion, not a hope or belief. It's a universal thing. It's a cosmic thing. Not an earth thing. It's not about earth. Jeshua was not about earth. You know, out of a universe, out of a cosmos, Earth is a small part. It's an important part, but not like oh, you're better than thou. No, honey, that's false creed. You're not better. You're not a chosen. You're not special. We're all God. Where do you get someone special out of God if all are God? How do you get right or wrong or good or evil if all are one? How could that be? That's an opposition. That's a polarity. But there is no polarity in God. That's an illusion in the hologram of polarity, because Creator created it to be a polarity. That was an intention. And when you came down here, you knew that. You knew this was not a reality. You know it's not physical. When you first came in here, you know you're participating in it with your free will. But when you get into something that makes you experience it like a physical reality, when it's not a physical reality, it's all made of energy, but you think it is. But you get immersed and deeper in it. After a while, you forget you're in a simulation. You forgot that you're not in physical reality. It's an illusion of physical reality. Wow, man, what's up? I'm getting weak, guys. I need to eat, so I'm sorry that came out, but I'm not sorry, because that was blessed. That was code. Is anyone writing notes? Is anyone thinking this is important? Chica, life is blessed. God is great. What's up, Christos? Oh, Chip. Yeah. See you guys on the flip flop. Namaste. Where's my glasses? I need my glasses, dude. Oh. This ain't the right glasses, but... Oh, yeah, they are. Peace.